Hey everyone, this is Sam here with Cause Talk Live, and hello everyone connecting from Age of Radio, and hello everyone connecting through Thermo Cosplay. So we are streaming to a few different places today. I'd like to remind everyone that we are currently sponsored by Age of Radio, and I'm pretty excited about that. I need to fix a technical difficulty real fast, so give me one moment. I apologize. It appears as though the Cause Talk Live Facebook has gone down. If you are trying to join us from Cause Talk Live, please give me one moment to update and repair this, and it should be just fine. There we go. It looks like it's connecting now. But again, thank you for joining us. So I am Sam from Thermo Cosplay. I've been cosplaying since 2014. And this month officially makes a decade of me cosplaying. If I'm a little bit more quiet and subdued today, my apologies. Sadly, we had an individual pass in our cosplay community that I was kind of close with. And so still kind of feeling that. And I'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the stream. So we'll kind of pay tribute to this particular person later on in the stream and just share some memories. But right now, I wanted to cover what it's like packing for conventions. I am going to Wondercon. I'm driving out tomorrow, and I have some things on my couch behind me, just kind of show you how I pack things up. So just showing the ins and outs of packing for cosplay. As you can see, I'm still kind of reeling from finding out that someone in our community passed today. So apologies for eyes puffy and being subdued. So let's go ahead and get started. It is just Thermal today. I will be on my own presenting. Uh, um, we're all kind of suffering the loss, from the loss of our friend. So I agreed to continue the stream because we've had a lot of people excited about this convention packing. So let me go through this. This stream may only be 30 minutes today. Just preface it with that. But let's go ahead and get started. One really major tool I want to provide or recommend to people is the cosplaytutorial.com packing checklist. So I'm going to post this here in the comment section so everyone can see it, and then I'll bring it up on each screen so everyone can see it as well. So it's cosplaytutorial.com, and then if you go to their tools section and you see there's a convention packing checklist that you can click on, it is incredibly useful, and I will share that screen in a moment, and we'll walk through what I need. I figured out I have some things here I'm going to show you because a lot of people are surprised at how much I can fit in a small suitcase. So I intend to share that with everyone. But let's go ahead and share the screen. Oh, why are you fighting me? There we go. Here we go. Okay, so this is the convention packing guide that you can find on cosplaytutorial.com, and you can download it as a PDF or you can print it. The great thing is it includes basics, first aid, eyewear. It has pretty much everything. So I'll treat this list as if I'm, preparing to go to WonderCon. I already know what I'm going to pack, but why not? So do I have my convention ticket? Yes, I happen to have that in my purse right now. Do I need a plane ticket? Nope. Money for food? I have my wallet. I do have a photo ID that is present in my purse. I always bring the same purse with me. And then I'll switch bags. That's another thing to consider whenever you're traveling, maybe bringing a spare bag or two. Because you never know if when you go to convention center, they might have a clear bag policy or a small bag policy. So I always recommend bringing spare bags just to be safe. I am bringing my important cards, cell phones, and cell phone chargers. I cannot tell you how many times I've traveled with others and they've brought the cable, but they forgot the charging block for their charger. So when I say charger, don't think just the cable. Also, make sure you bring your charging block. Cameras are on our phones, so I don't really click that anymore. Purse, backpack, or carrying bag. I am bringing a spare jacket. So when traveling for conventions, please always consider the weather. Don't forget that, I'm coming from Arizona. So right now in Arizona, I think, what is the temperature today? I think it's in the 70s. But I know that California, when I'm going to Anaheim, it's going to be in the low 50s, high 60s all weekend long with a lot of rain. So that means I have to bring an umbrella. So I'm going to bring an umbrella. I don't need to bring a raincoat necessarily since I'll have my umbrella. I am going to bring hand sanitizer. I actually need to buy some. I have a little bit left. I have enough to travel with, and then I'll probably get more when I'm there. I don't worry about small snacks, for packing. I typically take care of that the day of. I do bring my refillable water bottle. That's actually a really important thing. Not every convention allows it, so make sure you check the rules, but I know that, there are places that let you bring in refillable water bottles, so I intend to do that. Um, if you are an individual that needs sanitary napkins or stuff like that, or you need medication, don't forget to check that off. Um, uh, then sunglasses. Funny story here. I have a freckle in my eye now because I burned my iris. So wear sunglasses. Wear sunglasses. Uh, I always recommend bringing gum or breath mints. You never know what you're gonna eat and then go to a convention and all of a sudden you're talking to a bunch of people and you're like, "Oh no, did I bring my toothbrush?" If you forgot it, it's okay, you've got gum and breath mints. I recommend gum with xylitol. Unless you have an allergy, xylitol is actually known for helping clean your teeth. List of meetup and photo shoot times. Thankfully, I have all that on my social media, so I don't have to pack that. And then I don't really have any miscellaneous basics aside from for me, I like to bring a spare pair of glasses. I wear contacts, and so having a spare pair of glasses is super useful for me. Okay, then we go into first aid. I always recommend bringing like a first aid kit with some bandages. I do have prescription medication I have to bring with me, so I like that it reminds me of this. But it's just a really nice as you go through checklist that helps you with figuring out what you do and don't need to pack. So, um, some people need hand warmers or antihistamines. Some people may have urgent medication they have to bring. So I really appreciate that they included that. Oh, I forgot that they, never mind, I don't have to do this. I forgot that they included the glasses. There's even an eyewear section. So I'll bring my glasses, my case, my drops, my contacts, my contact case, my cleaning fluid, and I already have sunglasses up top. So, um, the reason I'm showing this list too is I will show some packing in my suitcase, but I don't necessarily want to stream packing my underwear in front of everybody. So, yeah, you guys get to see not that. But don't forget to pack underwear. I actually know someone who forgot to pack their underwear, and we had to find a Target and buy them all new underwear and socks. So don't forget to do that. Always bring at least one spare shirt and one spare pair of pants or a skirt or shorts. Things happen. I've had someone run into me and spill stuff on me, and all of a sudden I've had to change. So I always recommend an extra outfit and an extra pair of socks and underwear because you never know what's going to happen. And this is especially important when you're in cosplay too. If for some reason you're traveling in cosplay and you have only a 2-day convention you're going to, always bring a spare costume. Incidents happen, accidents happen, and I've had costumes get dirty because, I tripped and fell into dirt or mud, and all of a sudden I'm like, "I don't wanna walk around all day long covered in mud." So, please, please make sure that you're doing that. Um, don't forget to bring some pajamas. I don't swim in hotel pools. I don't trust them. Don't forget your swimsuit. It's also gonna be so cold. I know people tease me because I say it's in the 50s and 60s, and other places are like, "Oh, that's great swimming weather." If you're in Arizona and you're not swimming till it's 100. So, most of the time. Um, I do bring a spare pair of comfortable shoes. It's usually like really flat Converse shoes that will fit inside of my suitcase, but typically I'm only bringing my costume shoes and whatever shoes I'm wearing on the drive over. So you do you, whatever makes you happier. We've got Matt saying hi. Hello, Matt. And we have Cool Gamer saying hi. Hello, Cool Gamer. Thank you for joining us on the stream today. We also have Raul saying, I'm always bringing two cosplays now. I like to switch out wearing them. Yes, having a backup or a spare is very, very useful. So don't forget to do that. Can you guys let me know if you can see oh my gosh, I had a hiccup. I'm sorry. If you can see the list well. Um, my studio kind of makes it small. So if this is small, let me make it. bigger. I wonder if that's easier to read. Yeah, that looks like that's easier to read. Okay, so I made it a little bit bigger for you guys. All right, so we've gone through staying overnight, our eyewear, our first aid, and our basics, and now we can finally start getting into hygiene. That is one thing that's really important at conventions. Please, 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 please be hygienic. A lot of the times, the con crud and stuff that people get, it's because you're not washing your hands and you're not bathing. Bacteria accumulates in the skin, so if you're not washing yourself with soap and water every day, you're lending towards that sickness, potentially. So, always bring a toothbrush and toothpaste. It's just good for keeping your teeth well. I mean, I'm one of those people that does not have much luck with her teeth, so don't forget that. Dental floss, mouthwash. I typically bring a different mouthwash. I buy one there. I have this curse of anytime I travel with mouthwash, it explodes. I don't know why. So I tend to buy mouthwash when I'm at the location. Same thing, I'm starting to have to do this with alcohol too. I keep spilling my alcohol, and 99% isopropyl alcohol is expensive. So I gotta find a better way of storing it and traveling with it. Um, Soap and body wash, I don't actually pack. I don't pack shampoo or conditioner either because I stay at hotels. If I'm not going to stay at a hotel and I'm going to stay at like a Vrbo or an Airbnb or someone's house, then yes, I will pack my soap and body wash and other hygienic accessories. But since hotels already offer them and I'm typically only going to be gone 4 days, I'm not too worried about the impact that it may or may not have on my hair and skin. I do bring lotion usually. I don't see lotion on here. But I'm gonna put this here. Why is there no lotion? That's weird. Wait, is lotion in here? Why is there no lotion? Why does this list not have lotion? That is so bizarre. Okay, well, we're putting lotion on here. Cool. So I will bring this is another odd thing that I tend to bring is dryer sheets. So dryer sheets are really important. They help your suitcase stay smelling well if you don't have time to wash the clothing that you were repacking. Say there isn't a washer and dryer inside the hotel room, or there isn't one present in the facility. You have the ability to keep your bag smelling nice. So I pack dryer sheets for that. I also pack dryer sheets because if I sweat a lot, they absorb the moisture in the bag and prevent it from becoming like moldy or mildewy. And finally, if I'm packing shoes in my suitcase, which typically I am, and I'll show you guys how I pack shoes in my suitcase, I put dryer sheets inside of them as well to prevent any smell, just in case I was sweating a lot. You never know where bacteria is going to accumulate. So we have Matt says, with bottles, don't have them fully tight, allow a little air, and it'll help the things keep things from exploding. That's useful for things that are gelatinous, but things that are super like things that are a little bit viscous, I guess is the best way to put it. But when it's completely liquid, like my alcohol and stuff, they leak out if I leave it open. So instead I'll just leave room at the top and hope. hope that hope that even though it's fully tight, it doesn't explode. But that's a good point. So let's see here. What else do I need? Oh, deodorant, please. Please, if you don't remember deodorant, buy it. Please. Even the spray stuff, just something. Thank you. I don't worry about washcloths or towel. Again, I'm staying at a hotel. I do bring a razor, and I don't really use tweezers for anything. Unless I have a splinter or something. So um this is the beauty of this list is you can click whatever you want, right? You can add whatever you want. Don't have to worry about anything. So finally, we're gonna go into everything else overnight. I have to bring a washcloth, cosplay makeup. Usually, I don't want to. That's one thing I want to warn you. If you're staying somewhere else and it's not like a friend or family's house, I mean, even if it is a friend or family's house, I recommend bringing a washcloth, especially also if you're one of those people who has dyed hair that transfers onto things. Make sure that you bring a towel to sleep on or a bonnet to put on your head so you can prevent the color from transferring to the pillowcase, and then bring your own washcloth so you don't get charged for potentially permanently dyeing whatever washcloths the hotel may offer you, especially since cosplay makeup can be a little bit, it tends to stain depending on the type that you're using. Um, I don't, for this trip, I don't need any suit bags or garbage. I do, actually, I always bring garbage bags, so explain why. Garbage bags aren't for garbage though. They're for something else. Um, and I really don't worry about hair curlers or anything like that. I will bring where's a hairbrush? This whole time I haven't seen a hairbrush either. Why is there no hairbrush? Am I just being blind? What is this? Oh, there's a hairbrush. I am so blind. Hmm, yeah, I'm blind. It's totally fine. Uh, and then I do like to bring a spare phone battery, but I'm having issues with mine currently, so I might actually have to buy a new one, sadly. Um, I don't really need anything else here. Um, hairbrush. Wait, I think we've got. Oh, I do bring a steamer. And I do bring a lint roller. The steamer is so I can steam my clothes, obviously, but also if I have a wig that has become a little too staticky, or maybe in transit it shifted funny in the suitcase and got and was malformed, it's so that I can steam it back into place. Um, I also like to bring, I don't see it on here, so I also like to bring bobby pins so that I can fight with my hair. And I bring a wig grip. I have a really small head, so keeping a wig on my head can be difficult even when it's tightened to its tightest band. And a wig grip ensures that it doesn't slide around for me. So Matt says Sam's a whiz at packing. Yeah, I can I can fit 3 people's worth of stuff in a single large suitcase and keep it at about 49.5 pounds. Um, I, um I don't know. I liked playing Tetris as a kid, okay? Um, VeggieTales. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Yes. So, Raul, I have a spare lint roller in my car that you keep all the time. Yes, I like to keep them in my car, and I like to try and keep I used to have a smaller one in my purse, but it kept sticking to the side of my purse, and I got mad at it. So now I always keep one on my counter in front of me, and I already put one in the bag. I'll show you guys back here. There's like a little go bag. Um, there's also one more spare thing that I bring is a wig head. And my hairbrush happens to be a wig brush because my hair is so fine. Wig brushes work better for it. But a wig head is really important, like I mentioned, and a um, table wig stand. Uh, so that if you do have wigs, like I'm wearing Merida and I'm wearing Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners, both of which, when their hair gets shifted incorrectly in a suitcase, they can get really frizzy and crazy. So sometimes I have to open it up early in the morning and just steam it and kind of very gently brush through it to make sure it's all ready. A way to avoid that if you want to while you're traveling with cosplay, if you have like a wig that's styled a certain way, a lot of people are taking those small styrofoam wig heads, putting the wigs on it and pinning it to it, spraying it with a lot of got to be glued. And then what they typically do is they're then taking those costumes and brain, sorry, putting them inside of like the Build-A-Bear boxes. So I believe you can just go get a box from Build-A-Bear. I don't know if you have to pay for them, maybe, but yeah, very useful for traveling with wigs that are pre-styled using Build-A-Bear boxes. Or um I do they think they have wig head cases and stuff that you can buy as well. So I don't actually need a fix-it kit this time. I've already checked my costumes. None of them need repair. I do need to bring hairspray with me and a spare wig cap. There we go. But that's about it. I typically don't wear fake eyelashes. I don't like them. But if I do, it's not glue, it's magnetic. It's weird. So makes life easier. If you are, I will recommend that if you want to bring a cosplay repair kit and you're flying, you might want to ship it to the location. A lot of the times, if you put a repair kit inside your bag, it could get flagged. Now, if it's being stowed under the plane, they're not as grumpy about it. But if it is in your carry-on, you might get flagged and you may have to put it into your stowed luggage. So instead, try really, really hard to just bring the basics like a sewing needle and maybe some double-sided tape and stuff that won't be flagged if you have to put it in a carry-on. Um, or, you know, don't con crunch and try to get things done in advance. I like to test costumes prior to going to an event just to make sure that they're good. So tested mine. My mannequin did it for me. They're all good. All right. So I do actually have reference images of all my characters when I go somewhere. I highly recommend it because sometimes you'll be packing and you'll just think everything's put together and then you'll look at the picture and go, wait, did I pack that belt? Why wasn't the belt attached to my costume? This actually happened with my Merida and I had to borrow Jinx cosplay belt one time because mine just up and walked away. I don't know where my belt went. But for this one, I'm putting Merida. So Merida has a dress, belt, um, quiver, arrows, and bow. Uh, arrows, bow, and wig. Oh, nope. See? Wig and boots. There we go. Then Lucy. So, uh, short legging combo thing. Bodysuit, jacket, belt with pouch. I'm just gonna put belt pouch because it's actually attached to the costume. Shoes and wig. And then I am doing a Disney bound of Han Solo. So I'm just gonna put Han, and it's a shirt, a vest, a backup jacket because if it gets cold, I'll need that. Jeans, boots, and what did I call that? A hip purse because I can't travel with his actual stuff. I can't look exactly like Han if I'm Disney bounding. I just kind of have to look like him. Now, this is important makeup remover. Always bring either the removing wipes or some kind of makeup wash that can remove it. I always have a hand mirror in my bag along with chapstick. I always bring moisturizer with me, especially after a long day at con. After you've scrubbed your face, you'll want to moisturize it. A lot of people say that they have a hard time with breaking out after a con, and typically it's because you're being so rough with your skin. You're like over exfoliating, and you're going to cause breakouts. So moisturize. Um, so foundation, powder, makeup brushes. Do I even own lipstick anymore? Oh, I do now. I own yeah, cool. Blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara. Do I even need false lashes for anyone? No. So I don't have to bring the weird magnetic kit, which is strange. Um, but if you guys have any questions about packing, and I'm gonna finish this list and I'm gonna bring out the packing bin, and then I'm just gonna talk a little bit about something else too. Um, I don't really use sponges anymore, just use brushes. All right, and then just random things, right? Things that you may or may not want. I all of my books and games are on my phone now, so I don't have to worry about any of this. I do bring headphones, and then I bring a headphone adapter. Um, typically I will bring my I have a selfie rig that's more than just a selfie, it's a selfie and gimbal combination, but a lot of the Anaheim conventions do not permit them. So I stopped bringing it a long time ago, and I just have a little kickstand on the back of my phone now. So just be aware of that. And I think, I should bring a spare lanyard just in case. That's a good point. If something breaks, I should bring my lanyard. Do I actually have a lanyard attached to my? Oh, I don't know if I actually have a lanyard attached. So I need to bring a lanyard. Well, thank you, list. I would have actually forgotten that. All right. So here we go. This is my packing list. This is everything that I need to put together for WonderCon. I'm gonna stop sharing that. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. But I'm going to go into some things. I'm going to try and speak really highly, raise the volume on this. I'm going to speak as loud as possible. I know I'm quiet, so please let me know if you can't hear me. But I am going to grab and show you. I'm packing. So just for so you're aware, I am packing 2 outfits, 3 pairs of pajamas, 3 costumes, 3 pairs of shoes, makeup. I'm hang on. I'm packing all of this in the suitcase I'm about to show you. And it will fit and still have room. How? I don't know. It's just how I am. Let me show you. All right. I'm going to raise my microphone up here so you guys can hear me. But let me see if I can lower my camera so you guys can see what's. Hey, why are you being a brat? Ooh, it's trying to fall off. Okay, wait, can I raise this up higher? We'll figure this out together. Maybe if I pull it back more. Yay, I used my brain. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. All right. So this is my suitcase that I'm bringing with me. I have garment bags just in case I need to put anything. I typically bring these. I typically bring one or two of them so that if one of my garments did get wet, I can just put dryer sheets in it and seal it up so it doesn't get any of the moisture in my lining. And then I mentioned bringing garbage bags, and there's a reason I bring garbage bags. Eh. So, by the way, if you guys haven't seen these before, they're like little stands for your shoes. And you put them in and it keeps your boots standing up. The best thing ever. Best thing ever. Okay, I don't need it for packing though. So, when shoes get dirty, the bottom get placed in the bag like I showed. And then I tend to raise one up a little bit higher and fold it. And then I'm going to put another pair of boots in here too. I just realized I forgot the other pair of shoes. So I'm going to have to go grab those. These boots are brand new. I don't know that I've actually ever worn them except for just around the house. They shouldn't be too dirty. Like I said, you stagger it so one's up higher than the other. It is fighting me. I will win this battle. Okay. So now I have 2 pairs of boots packed. 2 pairs of boots. And now I'm just going to run away. And come back with some Converse. Comfy Converse. In case my feet get tired. These are very dirty. I wear these a lot. So they'll need a bath. Now you have these bags. They have like little zippers. Oh, I sealed it. It was already open. Oops. They fit perfectly right in here. Woo! And I'll slide that right into there. And now I have my boots, all my shoes packed, right? So all my shoes go on one side. on the side that zips up so that if they do get stinky for any reason, they're not transferring to my clothes. Shoes packed. And it looks like there's still a lot of room for me to put makeup and stuff in all of these sealed bags here. So now, I'm not going to show you guys my undies and my pajamas and stuff, but I am going to show you how I pack my clothes. I guess it's weird the way I pack my clothes, but oh well. This is something I'm going to have to just carry. So I always start with packing whatever I'm wearing last in the costume range. So I'm wearing Merida last. And I tend to leave room so that I can stagger the clothing. Or I can add accessories. Merida's packed. Now we'll go on to Lucy. And since this is white, I want this to be packed last. So I'm going to go with her wig. I also tend to label all my wigs so I know who belongs where. That's what I mean by these leggings and short. It's all like one thing. It's very awkward to pack and make it work somehow. Yeah, fitting all of it into one suitcase. I don't know. I just make it work. I make it happen somehow. I'm very gentle with my leather, trying to fold it in ways it will naturally fold on the body. Here's a spare bag I'm bringing. As you're seeing, a lot of people, I'm trying to keep my clothing as flat as possible. So all I have left to pack is 2 pairs of jeans, 1 spare shirt, 2 pairs of pajama pants, 2 shirts, and then just my underwear, and everything will fit in here. And this comes in here to compress it, but I have so much room. And the great thing about this suitcase, I recommend if you can get a suitcase, get one that has something like this so that you can go in and out. It'll expand and contract. That way you can pack something in here and you can make it tighter or looser. Like I will likely end up reopening in this and putting all my socks and tights in here since they go with the legs anyways. But I already have 3/4 of my stuff packed, and that happened in 5 minutes? So it goes pretty fast. And then I want to show you guys my go bag. So this is where I put any spare miscellaneous. So if I don't feel like packing my makeup inside my suitcase, I have a go bag that's small. I have 2 sizes. I have a little one and a big one, depending on the length of time. Since I'm only going to be wearing makeup for 3 days, I'll use my little one. And I can just toss it inside this bag, right? And this bag has a lint roller in it. It has a full steamer in it. It has a wig head, like I mentioned. And then I talked about a table wig stand, and this is a table wig stand. And then what I'll probably do is put my miniature makeup bag in here. These bags are good too because if you do any shopping and you're just driving somewhere, you're not flying, you'd like to not have to pack your shopped goods, you can put it in one of these bags. Very useful to have a canvas bag. One of the feet on my chair freaked out. Oops. Okay. So, that is everything to talk about packing. Um, if you guys have questions, let me know. But to wrap up the stream today, I want to pay tribute to someone in the cosplay community who just passed away. Um, she was, I'm not going to cry. I already cried today, but she was really important to me. I've known her for 10 years. Um, Amazing woman, incredibly creative. Um, and her name was Troublemaking Cosplay. And I don't know why Facebook closed the little thing I opened, but let me open this back up. So I just want to pay tribute to her, talk a little bit about some memories I had with her. She was a person that I met at the Renaissance Festival about a decade ago when I used to hang out with Moon Mermaid and some family members and just help them with things at the Renaissance Festival. And she was always a guiding light, very creative, very compassionate, very friendly. She had a book and she was always coming up with like board games that were really cool. She will be sorely missed. She had a medical emergency this morning that took her life, and I will absolutely miss her. I think a lot of us will miss her. Um, but I wanted to share some of her work, her recent work. We went to the Renaissance Fair uh, uh, the beginning of March and had the opportunity to see her in her amazing Maleficent costume. She was so creative with her costumes. She would take characters and turn them into Renaissance fair characters, and it was amazing. So, whether or not you knew her, I would like if you could go to Troublemaking Cosplay's page and just, you know, pay tribute, look at her amazing work, celebrate the life and the joy that she brought to others, and be respectful, please. Don't push asking what happened unless her family's ready, her significant others are ready, is ready. Sorry, but I'd like to celebrate the life of her and how creative she was just for this moment. So, Trouble, Mary, you're going to be missed. You were amazing. I mean, you even went to the Renaissance Fair wearing a boot from your injury and you still rocked it. So, thank you for all of your advice. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for your kindness and your stories. Thanks for hanging out with me at events when I felt awkward. And thank you for making me laugh because your Mario at Jinx's birthday bash was amazing. And finally, love you and you're going to be missed. So, um yeah, that's kind of why I've been a little more subdued today, probably not as excitable as I typically am. But if you have any questions on convention packing, please feel free to message Costalk Live. Uh, right now, we are streaming live to Costalk Live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We are also streaming live to Age of Radio on YouTube, and we are streaming live to Thermo Cosplay on YouTube and Facebook. In the future, we will probably be streaming live to more locations, but as of right now, that is what we're doing. Thank you, Age of Radio, for sponsoring our broadcast channel, and we look forward to working with you more in the future. And thank you to everyone who joined the stream today, commented, and interacted with me. I really appreciate it. Helped uplift the spirits. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And let me share some of our links if you'd like to check out Age of Radio. It would be useful if I knew how to spell. Dude. Okay, there we go. Check them out on Instagram and YouTube. And let me go. There we go. And as always, thank you for joining us. I am Thermo of Cause Talk Live. We stream twice a month currently, one Sunday at the beginning of the month and one Wednesday at the end of the month. If you have a stream idea, don't hesitate to message us on our channels and give us those ideas. We look forward to interacting with you at future events, and I hope that you have a wonderful Wednesday evening. Thank you very much for joining me for today's stream.